Hey veterans, Travis Studdard, Veterans Disability Attorney here. Today I want to talk to you about something that you may have already come across in a letter that you received from VA recently. Chances are, if you are a veteran with an appeal of your disability compensation claim, you've either already received or soon will be receiving a letter from VA about their new RAMP program, RAMP, also known as the Rapid Appeals Modernization Program. And this is a pilot program by VA that is designed to reform the appeals process. If you've been familiar with VA disability appeals, it's no secret to you that the system is essentially broken. There's a huge backlog of appeals, and VA and Congress have tried to do something about that. And they've already done some legislation on some upcoming reforms that are not in place yet. However, VA has started a pilot program, which is, again, this RAMP program that they're trying to do some claims with, do some appeals, and kind of learn the process and figure out the kinks of it. So if you've received that RAMP letter, you've read it, it sounds great, and I agree. On paper, who could dream of anything better, right? It says it's designed to be a more efficient program. It's going to give you a faster decision on your appeal. It says that you can also keep the effective date of your appeal even if you transition into this RAMP program. So with all of that in mind, and again, also they harp on how broken the old system is, how long it takes to have an appeal decided under the old system if you don't opt into this new system. So, you may be deciding, what should I do at this point? Should I stay or should I go, kind of deal. From the veterans I've talked to and other attorneys and people in the know in the system, very few people are opting into this new pilot project from VA. And I tend to agree with that assessment. I have clients who are receiving these letters, and for the most part, or as a whole so far, we are not opting into the RAMP program. And really that boils down to one question that I've asked my clients. Do you want to be VA's guinea pig? Do you want to be their test project and let them learn how to do this new system on your appeal? If you have any familiarity with VA, you know that even having done something for many, many years, there's a lot of kinks in their process and a lot of errors in their ways. So imagine a wholesale change of how they're going to approach it, and then thinking that they're going to be learning on your appeal. To me, that doesn't sound very exciting. Sounds a little bit scary to me even. So again, I would say don't get into the RAMP program if it were me. Again, every veteran has to make their own choice. There could be some reasons why you may want to. I've talked to a few vets who have opted in before contacting me, and I'm staying in touch with them to see how the process goes for them. And if I receive more information, I'll certainly try to update you on that. But again, I doubt it's going to be as great as it seems. And keep that in mind as you make your own decision on this. However, if you have received this RAMP letter, that means you have an active appeal with VA. Anytime you have an active appeal, I would say it's probably a good time to reach out to an attorney, someone who practices in the veterans disability arena, and have them take a look at your pending appeal and see if there's anything that they can do to assist. Certainly, you can reach out to my firm. We'll take a look at your appeal, or find another attorney that you feel comfortable working with. So again, that's my quick take on the RAMP letters that you may be receiving. If you haven't seen one, just wait, you probably will. Some people are actually getting a second letter, a second invitation, because they're not getting enough participation in the first go around. So if you have any questions, again, reach out to us on our website, winyourvetclaim.com. You can also do a free consultation request there. Also look for our other videos on appeals and other issues related to your disability compensation questions. Hope you like that. I'm going to come back with a couple of more videos on options within that letter, within the ramp process. So if you're still toying with that idea, you can look at those and see if you have any questions and need to watch those videos as well. So thanks. Check those out. Catch you next time. Thanks a lot.